Hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. I'm going to show you how to design this Happy Mother's Day poster in Photoshop. Let's step into Photoshop. Let me show you how to do it real quick. Okay, now today's lesson is going to be fun and a lot of things to learn as well. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the dimension 2000 here and then also 2000 here because the social media post I'm going to set here to 300. I'm going to call it I'll just say Mother's Day. All right, and then I'll click on create. Also our alignment is really important, so you're going to go to view, you're going to new gas layout, you're going to set it to 2 and then 2, and then that is it. Click set here to 0.3 across and then okay. Now first thing first, what are we going to do? I have a custom background already. I'm going to bring it just to save time. You can also use it. I'll go to place embedded and then I'm going to locate where I placed it. Okay, now guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Don't forget to just say a word or two at the comment section. Click on place and then that is it. Okay, so now this is what you're going to be using. All right, so what I did was I just placed sunflower around it and then I just used the Gaussian blur and then that is it. I'm going to put it in the group and then I'm going to call it BG. That is the background for today's flyer. Now we also need to bring in our image, and to do that I'll go to place embedded and I'm going to pick my image as well. I'm going to place it there. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it that layer mask, pick my brush to set the caps lock off, and then I'm just going to mask the edges a little bit. Okay, if you can't mask it, set it to color black and then come and click on the mask over here. You can do that. Let's put it in a group. We're going to call it image. Nice. Now underneath it, that's what I'm going to go to. I'm going to click on my text tool. I'm going to type here, I'm going to type 11. Okay, then I'll go here, character, I'll go to the color there. I'm going to set it to 78, 78, 78. Great. But you can see it's not really legible. You can't really see it. So I'm going to give it a very high figure, 3990. Okay, 390. Click on my move tool. Now we can see it, but I don't like the way the font is. We need to use a font that is interesting and epic. We're going to use Berlin. Okay, I'm going to use Berlin bold. Nice. And then I'm going to drag it in there like that. Control T, Control H. It just has to be in the middle. You understand me? It just has to be in the middle. Okay, so I feel like this is good. I feel like this is good. Interesting. I can work with this right now. I'm also going to bring in my sunflower. Please embedded, go and pick my sunflower, and then I am just going to paste it there like that. So basically that is everything. All right, let's put this one in the group. Let's just also call it or you know what, we can drag this whole thing in the background as well. Let's just call it 11. All right, so it's all part of the background, you see. Nicely done. Everything looks good. We also need to add some plastics to this 11 here just to boost it a little bit, but we're going to do that very soon. Okay, now I am going to type somewhere here and then I'm going to be picking the birthday wish. I'll go in there and I'm going to paste it. Okay, now I'm also going to set it to a different color, but for the meantime I want us to set it to Montserrat. All right, so let's use Montserrat, and then also I'm going to set the figure to ridiculously low amount, maybe around 8 will do. Click on your move tool and drag it somewhere here. Okay, and then guys, you also need to make sure if this is 8, this side has to be maybe around 10 or 9 thereabout. I feel like that's way better. I'm also going to make it italics as well, and then I'm going to make this side a tracking -20. I'm going to make it white, but for the meantime let's pick this and then let's just draw something around it. Okay, I think this is good. I'll go here, set a stroke off, go there, set a fill to let's just give it a custom color. Let's give it 4B, 4B, 4B. Right, and then let's click on okay. Good. Now let's go to this side, let's set it to 40. Nice. And then let's drag it underneath it. Hold control and let's drag it underneath it. Hold control and click on this side. Now click and select the text. Click on your move tool, and then I want you to click here and I want you to click here. Good. Nice. Control D. select both of them, Control T. You need to make sure they are middle aligned, really important. Okay, and then even important, Control H to hide the lines. You can also skew that. You can skew that a little bit, right? I find this better. And then the font color, I'm going to set it to color white to make us be able to read it. Okay, I also don't want the Montserrat to be too bold, so I'm going to set it to something quite lighter. I'll make it legible, maybe around medium. I find this appealing. Okay, so let's put it in the group. Let's call it message. Then let's go to file, let's go to place embedded, and then let's bring in that text. Okay, let's drag it down. Drag it down like that. Okay, now here is the thing. We might have to, which one is this? Good. We might have to go here and give it a mask and just hide this side. Good. We might also have to go to the image and give it a mask and then mask that side. You understand me? Now I think this is way better. Everything can be read now. If possible, I'm going to drag the text and then the message up more. Good. So I think this is way better. Now let's bring in our handle. Let's go to place embedded. Let's go and bring in our handles as well. This one, click on place, Control H, make sure it's in the middle. It is. Just move it down. All right, that is good. Okay, let's put it in a group. Let's call it handles. Great. Let's call this text. Good. Now also guys, we can now go to the background, go here to 11, click on the 11 here, and then go and place embedded. Let's go and bring our plastic. Okay, and click on place. I'm going to drag it up like that. Yes, then I'll go there and I'm going to set it to screen. I like the way it is there, makes it realistic, makes it clean, and makes it neat. Let's go for our gradient map. So let's go here, go to gradient map, and then we are going to click there. We are going to select these colors 1B0000. Good. Now click at the middle here, double click it, D14F00. That is also good. Last one here, FFF000. Nice one there. Click on OK. Let's set it to soft light. Interesting. Okay, now you can continue doing more to it, or we can just let me reduce it a little bit to maybe around 60 something. I think that is great so far. Merge everything together, Control Alt Shift and then E. Now I want you to right click it and convert it to a smart object. Let's tie all the colors together. Go to filter, go to camera raw filter, and then let's see what we can do there. Now the first thing I'm going there is to make the image sharp. So I'll go to the details, I'll set the size over there to 53. Good. And then I'll head towards to the color here. I'll click on saturation and I'll fill in with these figures. And then let's go to FX here. Let's set the green here to 18. Let's set the vignette here to -17. And then ladies and gentlemen, that's how you create something like this. We need to add some glows to it. Okay, we can't do it without glows. So I'll go here, create a new layer, pick my brush tool, pick my background color white, and then I'm just going to click here. I'll set it to screen. All right. Okay, then I'm going to click on my move tool, drag it somewhere here. Okay, I like the way it spills on the hair. Copy it this way, drag it here, duplicate it again, drag it here. Just I'm going to increase it drastically. Good. And then I'm going to duplicate it again, drag it somewhere here, but here I'm going to reduce the opacity to around 50 or something. Okay, or something like that. Put it in a group and then call it kilo. That is it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. Hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. Also comment as well. See you in the next one. Peace out.